They see.
Let me drop token first. Adoop, adoop, aboop. There you go. You would probably still have his hat and everything. So, you would probably see, nerves. No, he just a very determined man, probably stalking around, uncaring of if he's heard because he seems to be trying to find something.
I'm afraid that is unfortunately not the circumstance they'll find you in. Allow me to show you why.
It would make sense I'd be going at this guy, though, is the funny part.
He has all your weapons, though.
In that case, it'd be more of a case of the sensible action would be to run from something that has all your shit, but he looks like he's probably about to jump this guy, or at least try to. But yeah, he seems to have just, I guess, almost a uniform look to him. He's also wearing red, which is fitting for the environment, but he has more of a face than the other guy, because he's wearing this straw hat and probably a flash of a half a mask occasionally can be seen. Can
you roll me an attack with your Kanabo? Straight.
I don't want to. Where's the button I'm looking for? Normal, not 2GM. I knew I was going to do that. That's a good one. Yeah, my AC's 10.
Roll the damage. My
HP is significantly lower.
As you all turn the corner, you see an individual in conflict with himself. One of them faceless, wielding what looks to be a metal-studded club of a particular design, having just hit his true self, knocking him back some several feet. He turns and sees all of you, though. Sees without eyes. And begins leaving hurriedly, running away. All the weapons on him rattling on his person as he does so.
Fucking rattling. Yeah, he doesn't even really acknowledge you guys, unfortunately. He does do second wind, because, oh my god, my fucking health. He takes a moment to catch his breath, and then starts just heading off after that guy. He's not waiting.
Roll me an insight.
I can do an insight, and get a respectable number, considering.
You know the way you fight, Jen. The person that just fought you is out of your league. He has an edge over you that he certainly was holding back. Do you continue to give chase?
It'd probably be more cautious. He would still follow.
The rest of you see this individual, freshly bludgeoned, nearly on death's door, get back up and give chase to his faceless compatriot.
Wow.
We need to stop him before he gets himself killed.
Going to be in agreement?
I agree. We should definitely help.
Yeah. Hello! Just start shouting and running after him.
Just start running.
You hear the sounds of plenty of footfall behind you as you give chase. You hear them call out to you.
It probably takes, like, I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds of shouting before it kind of gets through to him of just like, oh, there's other people talking. You should probably focus on that. He'll slow his gait to like a walking speed and look behind him at everybody.
You turn around and behold this motley crew of individuals all wreathed in this blood-red light that cascades across the entire city. What do you guys do?
What are you people? Why do you actually have faces?
I mean,
I was born with a face.
me too. There are other copies of us, or at least of me and Badger here, with no faces though.
That would have been good to know before we left the temple, thank you.
Have you?
I
We forgot.
Pretty,
We forgot.
I'm sorry. I sort of sorry.
Have you seen?
It was like this.
Have you seen
like this really sheepish
multiple
grin.
people at the same time without faces?
No.
We
Could
saw
it be that
our.
there is just one?
Actually, it could be.
Yeah, because
Well, no,
we ran after you, and then we ran into me, and then we ran into you, and other you.
Badger
Yeah.
pointing at the respective peoples as he makes this analysis.
You, and then that one, and then you.
Yep. Definitely trying to like keep up with it.
If Jin glances around like a corner of a building that he was gonna go around, does he see like a quote unquote himself anymore, or does it seem to be gone at that point?
Gone. You lost sight of him a little while ago. You're chasing the sound of him, less of the sight.
Does he still hear it, or is that sound dissipated?
Only the silence of a dead city.
Yeah, his shoulders
Listen,
tense more.
You seem like a man from the Ryusen realms, am I correct in guessing that?
It is an accurate assumption.
I don't know if you realize where we are, but that, I say pointing up, is the Newman of this, well, the city we were in. So we are likely in its domain. What's the last thing you remember before you came to here?
I'm assuming he remembers the lady in red.
You remember the lady in red? Going down the steps and being engulfed in a red light. All of you have the same memory.
Does he remember anything before that?
You remember coming to the city? The chaos that the town fell into? All of that, you remember.
I remember there was a very well-dressed woman. I wanted to ask her a question, but I did not get the chance.
In the basement.
Of the tavern, yes.
We have the same recollection, all of us.
Right.
So we all got fooled by some body attached to this Newman.
Or brought here for a purpose. Whichever the case might be, I think we'll find answers if we find them. And the last place we had to look was the inn, the tavern, the
Yeah.
Blazing Beacon.
I've been giving that lady an answer of my own. Mina cracks her knuckles as she finishes saying that.
And if she kicks her ass, I'll be sure to make sure you're back on your feet.
I won't lose, bruv. You see
Okay,
Fires,
hopefully.
who's like a little bit behind her, just go. He closes his eyes and just breathes in once, holding it. He doesn't say she won't, but he's definitely not saying she will.
Alright. We need to find this woman.
Well,
We need to find...
between an ass kicking and some questions, I think We have a place to look. Do you want to come with us? Safety in numbers.
He hesitates because he doesn't want to say yes, but he does eventually cave and say, "That would be wise." He straightened himself out and says, "I go by Jin," and he does like a little bit of a bow.
I mimic the bow and I introduce myself. I am Caradoc Movsesian.
That is a powerful name.
I'm Roma. Nice to meet you in this lovely environment. Gesturing all around.
The district painted in blood red, really.
Mhm,
Lovely
mhm.
environment.
It's really
Artisanal.
heartwarming, you know?
It looks like what it probably looked like before a nuke dropped.
Mhm. Lovely thought.
I favor the color, but not today.
No.
We should
I
find
am
this room and
Fayez.
find weaponries. Weaponries? Yes. A
I'm
pleasure.
Fayez. This is Mina. She does a sup nod.
So nod.
And that one there, despite his goblin nature, is called Badger.
Yeah, I'm her bodyguard.
Yeah, he's my bodyguard.
Looks at the tiny guy. Looks at
Mhm,
Roma. Looks at tiny guy.
Yeah, Roma's just like nodding, like, yep. This is factually accurate.
Jin, if it weren't for the blatant bruise that's spawning on Badger's face, he does look tougher than Roma, in fairness.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Unexpected, but desperate times.
Before we go chasing this lady somewhere, huh? Can we maybe try to make some weapons or something?
I'll maybe
'Cause
find something.
I know you're good with punching stuff, she points at Fayez. But the rest of us aren't like that.
Right, I was going to say, my right hook is not very mean, so...
Would Jin... I don't know. Since Jin was here for like 14 days, would you know if there was like a blacksmith in the town?
Roll it.
It'd be just D20 plus 14?
Correct.
Up, 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 up. I'm glad I had the plus 14.
Add a d4.
Oh,
Not to
yes.
this.
Oh,
Not
not
to
to this. Fair enough.
There's like a history, not history, background check kind of thing.
Correct. You begin thinking on it, and you do remember passing by a few blacksmith shops on your way in. The biggest problem right now is you don't know where you are in coordination to where they are. If nothing else, you're sure the guard barracks would have weapons.
If I could get my bearings, we might be able to find a blacksmith or a guard outpost.
Okay.
I do not care for looting, but I do not think the apparitions will mind.
Stealing
I
is
have,
wrong.
I have
Should
no
not do
regard
it.
to that failed. I have no reservations, so does that balance it out?
Caradoc will remember that.
Would getting a what's the word? As Kirsty tries to remember. You know, so if you put recognizable part of the city. Would you be able to get your bearings from there?
I should be able to. A town square, perhaps. Would you look at that?
Oh, hello.
As you guys begin thinking of where to find a recognizable landmark, you guys begin to realize, after chasing that red cloak for 15 minutes, you don't know where you are either. What do you guys do?
You know, if we find a high location, we just keep doing that. Are there any street signs by chance?
There
That'd be
are.
a thing in the city. Okay.
You can't read them though.
Just
Can
in
I?
that weird language.
No, you can't.
Shit.
You guys all stare at a street sign.
Hmm.
All of you going, as you stare at it, as if the intonation will somehow illuminate you the answer. Badger, there it is again. The script that you can't fully read but seems so familiar.
There's something familiar about it.
What do you mean, bruv?
Uh,
Looks like a bunch of gobbledygook to me.
I mean, it almost looks like that, but I swear there's something to it.
Roll me your intelligence.
Please be just wicked smart. That'd be hilarious.
Plus guidance. You need a 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Please.
it's not feasible.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I can. Can I use a dirty trick?
You most certainly can.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
It is just a reroll.
It is.
Oh.
Ah.
I was gonna say you could reroll the guidance as well.
Would my luckies
Nope.
work on other people?
Just
Would my
wasn't
luckies
Nope. No, they don't. You're the lucky one, not them.
Damn it.
Badger, you stare at this crossroads street sign, squinting at it. You can feel your brain gaining curvature and bumps.
Wow.
You're losing your smooth brain status as you begin realizing why it looks so familiar to you. It shares a script, a very similar script to your native tongue. But it's different. Perhaps if you have some time to work with, you can begin going through the different variations it could mean, and then narrowing it down as to what it is saying.
I think given time, guys. I think given time, I can understand
How much time?
this language. 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days. I don't know.
We're not gonna be waiting here for 5 days, bruv!
I
I think the faceless ones would have killed
I
us
can
by
try to
then.
make it quick.
I mean, cyclones involve thinking harder?
I do not see why we shouldn't give it a shot. In the meantime, perhaps we can get our bearings in other ways, or catch a moment of respite. Tuh. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving hungry at this point.
Ooh, I could eat.
I am fine. Jin's stomach growls. I'm peckish.
I don't mean to be a downer on that, but I went into a bakery earlier and there's no food. I've not seen anything edible.
Then let us
So-
make this moment of respite expedient. Mr. Badger, please. We're counting on you.
That's a lot of pressure.
Do not
Just
worry.
imagine-
If it does not work, we will find other ways. That is the path.
When nothing else works, a leap of faith might guide your way.
So, do you guys take a moment?
Yeah.
You are
Probably
now
think hard.
Do
you
we
are
just
now initiating a fast rest. The only rest that could be afforded to you guys when you have no supplies. Unless you're Badger.
Yeah.
do we just sit in the middle of the road, or do we just like head into like a abandoned house in quotation marks?
That is entirely your guys' call.
I think it would probably be better in case we get jumped by the no faces.
To be fair, they seem
Oh,
to be
no
more
face.
ambushy.
Oh, no face.
Oh.
I'm really hoping it's just a no face, not many.
Speaking of ambush, Jin, yours wasn't an ambusher. You both walked at each other. Yes,
That
like
sounds right.
the JoJo meme.
I can't beat your ass without getting closer. Gets his own ass beaten. Wait, that's not how this goes. He wouldn't disperse this information. It is how he would act, but he does not say it.
If we
You
are
guys-
ambushed,
No, go on.
if we are ambushed or attacked by a faceless me, that could be troublesome, especially if there are other faceless people around. Kill me first. Well, not me, the other me.
I'm glad you clarified.
Right. I don't
I'm
know
just gonna
how-
be fighting anything that don't got a face. That sound good?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. You guys take refuge in a nearby building, quote unquote abandoned. This one looks to be some sort of leatherworker's shop. The tools, the leathers, they're all still here. Perfectly pristine, tucked away and stored. You guys begin your rest. You may roll your hit die, the singular one I know you all have, if you need to heal. This does not constitute a short rest. It takes 10 minutes. During this time,
Ooh.
Badger, you are free to examine the street signs.
Since I currently do not need the benefits of the rest, can I dedicate the time to guiding
Oh, that would
Badger,
Certainly.
providing guidance?
Certainly. So,
Since I don't know the language, it'll be pep talk mostly.
indeed. So, Badger, roll me an intelligence check again. Do so with advantage this time, though. Not bad. You still need a 20, though. Roll your guidance.
Come on,
There's-
D4.
Ah,
Oh my god, we keep rolling ones.
You're not supposed to have a D4 hit die, by the way. You might not have changed in the custom class section.
Ah.
Tell you what, I'll give you the D4 from the hit die as your guidance roll instead.
Hey.
But
I will do
But
that.
the thing is, your hit die might be worse now. Or maybe better. I don't know. I believe the Pugilist is a D8 class.
Is it a D8?
Same as Monk.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
As far as I know,
It's the same number.
that is the exact same number. That is hilarious.
That is.
It's not green, but it's the same number.
So 21. Weasel, you begin understanding how.
You call them Weasel.
Oh, I said Weasel. That's your fault. I'm blaming you for that, for all the animalistic names. Oh no, I know what you guys have set for your names. That's only going to get worse. Badger. Badger, you managed to begin piecing together why this language is different from yours. The different intricacies of it that stand out. It will probably still take you a moment of staring and piecing it together, but you have a navigable language understanding now. Where do you guys look to go?
We still trying to get weapons?
I think
Oh,
being
yeah.
equipped for
Believe
those
so,
things
yeah.
would be the best plan. Yes.
I think I could take us there.
Okay, perfect.
One moment
Excellent.
before we go.
Mhm.
Caradoc takes a step, just like a salute, like an honorable salute, and does cast something on himself. And you see, for a split second, a golden plated gauntlet on his shoulder, like someone patting it for, like, you did good. And then the spell takes effect, and you see this sort of sinks into his other appearance. All right, ready.
What the fuck that be?
What
I,
in the hell
Did
are
I,
you?
did I just... What was that?
So you're a mage.
An interesting trick.
You could say that.
I don't see that very often.
Then we find ourselves in fortunate company. Mages are they a bunch after all? Yeah, he one of a kind, whatever. Let's go get weapons now. Fires turns to look at the camera when she says one of a kind. She's breaking the fourth wall with that comment.
You're breaking the fourth wall with that. We're destroying a building.
So, Badger, the directions on the signs actually have a very clear direction to where you can get weapons. There is a guard, not the barracks, but one of their stations nearby. They populate throughout the city, dotting it. And there's always directions on where to go to get to one, just in case someone is lost or needs help.
Well,
You guys begin making your way over to the guard outpost. Can all of you roll me your perception, please?
let me find my thing. I don't
Oops.
add the anything
Forgot to take that
to
off.
it.
That's fine, it's the first roll.
There's the
You all
guidance.
do have guidance.
Oh, okay. Let me click on that bitch.
Why are we rolling so many ones on
I
guidance?
know! It's like literally
Imagine
the fifth
rolling
grade.
a one. Could it be you,
Wow.
champion?
Here you go.
So, let's see. Funnily enough, Caradoc, with that one, you don't pass. To
shit.
Badger and Jin, as you guys are walking, you guys hear the sounds of your steps on the cobbles below your feet. You hear each other, the movement of material in their outfits. You two catch the faintest whisper of something, the sounds of chirping. Far, far away.
That would definitely get him to hesitate. Jin definitely looks off in that direction. Is he able to, like, try and identify what type of bird it is?
If it were anyone else, I would say no, but you, my friend, roll me your nature.
Yeah. God damn it. Well, it's 15.
Definitely a prey bird. Not a bird of prey like a falcon or a hawk. The prey that they hunt. A small bird.
Like a finch or a swallow.
But the exact type, you can't tell. You would need to know, and you're all gonna laugh at the terminology, but it is real life terminology. The jizz of the bird. General impression, size, and shape. That is an actual bird watcher term.
Jin is very familiar with jizz.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I am not amused.
Very good.
Unamused.
I am
Very
an
good.
adult. I will not laugh at such a thing.
Bill Bailey, one of your comedians is the one that told me about it, Bill Bailey, so